All right, the formal investiture of Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson is taking place today.
This event is purely ceremonial and is not being broadcast publicly. Justice Jackson was sworn into the nation's highest court earlier this year, you may recall. She has not yet taken the bench for oral arguments, but she has been working and casting votes on emergency applications during the summer. The new term for the Supreme Court begins October 3rd. So joining us now is senior White House political correspondent Ed O'Keefe. Hey, Ed, it's good to see you. What is Justice Jackson doing today?
Well, she, the president, first lady, vice president, second gentleman joining her for what you pointed out is a mostly ceremonial ceremony. They're essentially making a courtesy call over at the Supreme Court, as other presidents have done in the past, when their Supreme Court nominee officially takes the bench. It's continuing a tradition that's been in place since about the 1970s. She's expected to participate in this ceremony by sitting in a chair that was once used by the former Chief Justice, the late Chief Justice John Marshall, which is notable because Marshall was a slave owner. And she, of course, is the first black woman to serve on the High Court. The court convenes again for the new term on Monday. The first Monday in October is when they do this. And that's the day that she's set to take officially take over as the ninth justice.
So, Ed, given the 6-3 conservative to liberal split of the court, can Justice Jackson, what is the understanding that she will bring to the bench in terms of reshaping it, or I shouldn't say reshape it because it's not, she won't be able to do that, no. But in terms of shaping it is probably a better way to ask that question.
Look, every justice brings their unique professional and personal experiences. She obviously brings the history, the fact that she is another woman, the fact that she's somebody who was a public defender and has spent more time in sort of that realm of the legal world rather than some of the other aspects that other justices have. She comes as yet another mother on the court, along with Amy Coney Barrett, or parent, I guess you could say more broadly, given Brett Kavanaugh has children as well, young children. And so we'll see. But as we have noted, throughout this entire process for her, the court is 6-3, conservative to liberal. She's the third liberal vote. And on various matters at this point, this is a court that leans conservative. So where will she potentially make her mark in terms of the jurisprudence? We'll have to wait and see. Does she become a prolific writer of minority opinions? Or does she somehow convince the minority to let her be the one that drafts the dissenting opinion? Given that she's the most junior, that's not necessarily going to be the case. But certainly the life experience, the diversity of who she is and what she did in her background is part of why President Biden wanted her there in the first place.
You know, we have a tendency to focus on the Supreme Court. It's kind of sexy, right? The big cases.
First time I've ever heard anybody say that, Anne-Marie, but okay.
So maybe I'm a bit of a nerd. But the truth of the matter is that there are other judges that need to be appointed and approved. And really, I mean, these other courts, these other judicial nominations probably have more of an impact on us than the Supreme Court does on a regular basis. How important is it, when we look at the midterms, how important is it to get these judicial nominations kind of wrapped up and confirmed?
Well, for Democrats, this has been a top priority since President Biden took office and since Democrats got control of the Senate. So far, he's had more than 80 confirmed to various federal courts since he took office. That's more than President Trump had seen at this point in his term. There are 44 Biden nominees to federal courts awaiting a confirmation vote. That is one of the last big to-do items on the Democratic Senate's agenda for the rest of this year. They yesterday finished up their work pre-election. They'll be back in mid-November, and it's expected that most of that period between mid-November and whenever they end the year will be focused on getting those 44 confirmed. There are, however, 83 vacancies to fill in total, so that would take care of about a little more than half of them. We'll see if the president ends up submitting the others before the end of this year. But quietly, throughout the last year and a half or so, this has been a top priority for the White House, for Senate Democrats to get done. And they like to point out not only more judges than President Trump had put in place by this time, but the diversity of those judges. A lot of firsts in terms of gender, ethnicity, and professional experience, which was a priority for President Biden when he came into office.
All right, Ed O'Keefe, thank you very much.